Hello everybody, thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast for the week of November 28th through December 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Before we get started, just to let everybody know, we are now at 41%. Yay! Thank you so much to all of you who have contributed. It's exciting to see the numbers go up, and it's even more exciting to meet all of you and to be able to help all of you in return. So, on with the forecast. Hello there, Aquarius. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast for the week of November 28th through December the 4th. What I have coming up for your Monday, Aquarius, is the Ten of Cups showing up in reverse. Ten of Cups in reverse is talking about some kind of relationship that is moving backwards, or something that was making you happy now not so much making you happy as it was before. So Ten of Cups in reverse, that can talk about a project, that can talk about a hobby that things just aren't working out like you thought they would. This can also talk about a friendship, a relationship with a romantic partner, even with a business partner. This can talk about where the relationship seems to be going backwards instead of forwards on Monday. Now on Tuesday, what we have coming up is we do have the Star card. And what I'm picking up about the Star for a lot of you Aquarians is that the Star card is actually tied to this Ten of Cups that showed up on Monday. So Ten of Cups, things are looking backwards instead of forwards in a relationship, brings about some clarity for you as far as what you actually want. So it seems like, whenever you guys kind of butted heads with whoever it was that you butted heads with, or you saw some problems in something that you have been working on, now you are more clear about what it is that you actually want. You've had reasons to think about what it is you actually want. And so that clarity is coming in on Tuesday. You really know what you want to be doing with your time. And so with that coming in, that is really a nice card to have show up, because it means that making decisions is going to be easy for you. You're going to have a good sense of what you want to get accomplished and how you want to do that. So I love to see that card come in. It's a really good card. Now, looking at Wednesday, what we have coming up here is the Empress card in reverse. Now, the Empress card this time, the Empress card in reverse means that Wednesday is a day of drawing good things to you, those things that you love, those things that make you happy, that bring you joy. But with this card being reversed, the sense that I'm getting on this is that there's some kind of delay with those things actually coming into you. So this may be more of something that happens later on in the evening. I do feel like it happens actually Wednesday. I don't feel like this is something where you're waiting for a few days. But I think that where you might be hoping that whatever this is or something comes in earlier during the day, it actually comes in the evening. I don't think that diminishes the happiness of having this thing show up because it comes in later. I think it's just a little bit, to me it seems like it's a little bit sweeter, because that anticipation kind of led an extra build up to it. All right, let's look at Thursday. Here we have the Two of Cups. Now the Two of Cups is kind of the opposite of the Ten of Cups in reverse. The Two of Cups is talking about a drawing, an attraction, where two people are drawn together, or maybe you're drawn to some new project or hobby, but it's talking about things working out well, and it talks about that relationship or that project or hobby moving forward in a very positive direction. So if this is the same thing that showed up on Monday, whatever that was on Monday where you felt like things were moving backwards, now they're coming back together again in a positive way. I don't think this is going to be the same thing for all of you, but for quite a few of you it will. I'm going to say 30–40%. This is something different that you're looking at on Thursday when you have this new attraction coming in, or where you have something that is moving forward that makes you happy. So it won't be the same thing for all of you, but for quite a few of you it will be the same thing. So you can see that for a lot of you, you're getting that ship turned back around, even though it started off rough on Monday with whatever relationship that was, or whatever project that was. Now let's look at Friday. Aquarius, on Friday you have the Queen of Coins showing up in reverse. Queen of Coins in reverse is telling me that there is somebody who is trying to be frugal that you're interacting with on Friday. So maybe you might, be saying to somebody, hey, let's go out and let's do something exciting. Let's go to a movie. Let's go out, whatever it is that you want to do on Friday. And this other person says, you know what, I've really got to keep my money back for, this thing that's coming up, or I'm trying to save money for whatever. And so this person is just saying, that would be nice, but my money is already tied up in other places. So there's going to be somebody who is acting in a frugal way around you. They're going to be trying to take care of business. All right, let's look at Saturday. Here what you have is the Ten of Swords showing up. The Ten of Swords does mean the end of something. And this, no matter if you end up as feeling like the winner or the loser, the end of this is a relief either way, because it has taken a lot of energy to keep it going. So now that it's ending, it feels freeing. It feels good. So I'm feeling like this Ten of Swords, it's a relief. That's the biggest feeling that I'm pulling off of this card. It's a relief that it's over, whatever it is. And it's not a negative ending for all of you. I feel like for about 80% of you, this is a positive ending. You're getting your way even at the end of all of this. At this point, I feel like there's been so much energy and effort put into it that it's almost like I won't say a letdown to get your way, but it's almost like it's a situation of, wow, I had to put in all of that energy and effort to win this. It doesn't seem like it was worth all of that energy and effort that it took to get this to happen. So not a letdown, but it doesn't feel like a joyful win, actually. Still a win. It's still lighter, but I think in the end, you're just thinking it should not have taken this much to get this to happen. All right, so that's enough dwelling on Saturday. Let's move on to Sunday, Aquarius. Here you do have the Devil card showing up. And the Devil card is all about facing our fears. And for some of us, whenever we face our fears, what we do is we dive right into a bottle or some other addiction. But whenever the Devil card comes up, this is telling me that no, you're actually facing the fears in a more healthy way on Sunday. I really actually like to see the Devil card coming in right side up. And the reason is, even though it's a tough situation to face our fears, when he's right side up, we're coming out on top. We're evaluating those things and going, you know what, why am I so afraid of you anyway? Oh, yeah, right. Doesn't seem as scary as it used to. That type of thing. When we start to pick those things that we're afraid of apart and understand where that fear comes from, a lot of times we realize that it's not rational at all to start with. And other times it's just not as big of a deal as maybe it used to be. Maybe it would have been devastating like maybe 5 years ago or even 5 months ago, and now it's just not. There are ways that we can handle that situation if it happened. So anyway, facing your fears on Sunday, Aquarius, and that's in a good way, coming out on top of them. So that is your week. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by, for hanging out, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I do appreciate all of your support. I hope to see some of you here this week for readings and for Reiki sessions. Everyone else, I'll see you back here on this video. Peace out, everyone. Hello everybody, this is Amista, and I am coming to you today with something completely different than what you've ever seen here before, completely different than what I ever thought I would do. I have been taking Reiki training, and I've gotten level 1 and I've gotten level 2, and I really want to take master training because already I've realized that there are other people out there who need to know how to be able to do Reiki for themselves, and I'm not qualified to show them that or to teach them that or to pass that on to them or empower them with that until I become a Reiki Master. And so I was looking into a Reiki Master program, and I meet all the qualifications as far as that goes. I've been accepted into the master program, but the last little bit of money is what I need some help with, and I'm hoping that you guys will help me with that. I need to raise another $3,000 to get myself into the program, and so that's where you guys come in. What I'm doing is I am accepting very happily and very thankfully and very gratefully any donations that you may feel like you would want to give. If you don't want to, obviously, then don't. But if you do feel like you want to help me to get into this Reiki Master Apprenticeship Program, any help that any of you and all of you send is great. No donation is too small. I just ask that they're over like 35 cents, because I think PayPal will take 35 cents of whatever comes in as a fee for collecting payment. But anything other than over 35 cents is no donation is too small, so there's the corrected version of that. And actually I was looking I have over 7,000 subscribers. If every subscriber donated $1, I would be able to end this request. But so if you would like to donate, I would be extremely thankful. I would appreciate that a lot. Also, I want to do something for you in exchange for donating. So anybody who would donate at all, I would like to offer you 15 minutes of free Reiki distant healing. In other words, I would send you some healing energy where you would not have to come to my house, or we would not have to meet in person, just like I do a lot of my readings by Skype or by phone. I can also send the healing energy without having to be right in front of you. We don't even have to be on the phone or on Skype when I do it, although I will want to touch base with you ahead of time to find out where you would like me to target that energy. If you have any particular thing you want to have worked on energetically, and also to touch base after it's done, just to let you know that I have sent the energy in to check in with you, see how you're feeling, that type of thing. Anybody who donates anything more than $50, what I would like to do is send you some Reiki energy. I would send you the same amount of minutes of Reiki energy as you send dollars. So say you donate $50, then I would send you 50 minutes of Reiki energy. Anybody who wants to donate and doesn't want to receive Reiki but knows somebody else that they would like to have the Reiki sent to, feel free to let me know that, and you can gift that Reiki to somebody else, and I will just touch base with them, make sure I have permission to send them that energy, and talk to them about where they would like it targeted and all of that, just like I would if I was sending that to you. So that is what I've got going on, and I really appreciate, like I said, all of the help any of you can send. I know not everybody can send, not everybody will want to send help, but I am hoping that there will be enough to get me into this quickly. Otherwise, I would probably have to wait, I don't know, 6 months, a year before I had this kind of money to get myself into there, and I don't want to wait that long. I want to be able to empower people more quickly than that. So what I'm doing is I am in the description section underneath the video. I'm going to send you a link where you can donate, and you can choose whatever amount you want to donate, and I will probably also have that showing in the video as well. So thank you everybody for listening and for giving this some thought, some prayer, some attention. And thank you everybody who actually does donate as well. I appreciate it all. Thank you so much. Peace.